Thants Peterson here for the Shawnee Comment, where I'm here speaking with Mark Faulk, one of the main organizers for Occupy OKC, and we're going to ask a few questions for him about what happened today and what was going on. Mark, what was the main purpose of coming out here today for this demonstration?
Well, you know, in Occupy, in Oklahoma especially, we take a little different direction maybe than some of the other Occupies. We are now starting to work with individuals with very real problems, and this was a woman from Shawnee, Paula Wesley Shote, and her family lives in Shawnee. They bought a house in 2004, made all their payments for 6 to 7 years, and then the tornado hit that everybody will remember from 2010 in Shawnee, did major damage to her house. A huge hailstorm hit 8 days later, did major damage again. They spent money out of their pocket, $12,000 or more, to repair their home, filed an insurance claim, got a $7,800 check, sent it to Bank of America to get their signature on it, and Bank of America kept her check and cashed it and kept the money. And she tried to file for a loan modification and has spent the last 2 years just fighting with Bank of America. Never got her money from them. They literally robbed her. And then they kept getting continuances in court because they were trying to, they told her, well, you have to miss a payment to get a loan modification. They missed a payment purposely at the request of Bank of America, and Bank of America began to foreclose on her use.
I see. What are some of the ways, and I know you might not be able to discuss this fully, especially maybe here on camera, but what are some of the ways that maybe some of the legal avenues that we can take to help this gentleman?
You know, she's like a lot of other people in America right now. These are not people who said, hey, I got in over my head and I couldn't afford my payment, and at the time they bought their house, they had the money to make the payments, and they kept making them. So this could be anyone. She's done everything. I mean, the last resort was her getting a hold of some of us through Occupy, because she didn't know what else to do. She was desperate. At this stage, Bank of America can either help her as we try to raise the media profile on this, and we let people know what happened to this family. They actually got their summary judgment against her after they told her to go to Kentucky and meet her son, who was coming back from Afghanistan active duty, and said, you don't need to go to court, we'll get another continuance, and they foreclosed on her home. So either Bank of America will see this publicity and at some point say, you know what, we need to help this woman. Yeah, we just screwed up. Just admit it, we just screwed up as Bank of America. Or she's going to have to seek legal recourse. They can't afford an attorney. Our only hope is that some attorney sees this for what I think is the strong civil case that it is, and sees that Bank of America was criminal in the way they handled this, and takes her case because she deserves it.
You said that this is happening to a lot of different people. How big of an epidemic do you think this is in the United States right now? And do you think it's going to get any bigger?
There are millions of people struggling. Paula, and I guess it's in the county, the district that she's in, and this is Shawnee area. It's not a huge area. Every time she went to court, there would be attorneys from Wells Fargo, this is what she tells me, attorneys from Bank of America, and they would say, this address, they would name off home after home after home after home after home, and she would be the only one there fighting because everybody else gives up. So even in a little area like Shawnee, Potawatomi County, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people are being foreclosed on right now. So multiply that across the country and figure it out.
Very good point. One final thing, we're out here today. We're pretty much Occupy Oklahoma. I mean, of course, I'm from Shawnee, OKC. You know, I mean, we always collaborate.
People from Norman,
and
we get a good range.
What are some of the and you know, as far as right now, what are some of the solutions for maybe if this were to happen in other parts of the country for other occupiers to be able to do with it?
Well, you know, my feeling, and this is why I've always done as a writer and film and all that, is it's these personal stories that expose the corruption. When you say Bank of America is corrupt, that's this big vague entity. When you say Bank of America did this to this individual and we're going to try to help her, if if we get enough of those stories out there in the media and we expose them for what they are, that's what turns public sentiment. Not a vague, let's protest the vague protest with a bunch of signs. Find somebody, help them out, because then you're really accomplishing something and you're shining a light on it.
Excellent. All right. Well, Thants Peterson with the Shawnee Comment here, talking with Mark Faulk from Occupy OKC. And thank you for watching our video.